YouTube. Welcome on board. Happy Monday to us and happy bank holiday. Thank you for joining me. Best giver, God bless you. You need Olaja Ibrahim. So Abraham, thank you for joining me. So yeah, so what I'm saying here is that sometimes when you are meeting people for the first time, or if you are going to agreement, when you get a job, you are going to the agreement, isn't it? Because they will ask you to sign a contract. Even sometimes if you are a business person, you do business with other party, you are going to agreement. All right. Because there's a document to sign. If you are married, you are going to agreement. So if you don't know, because you sign, you go to registry and sign, isn't it? Yeah, agreement. And sometimes agreements can go wrong. If we are giving birth, you are giving agreement because you get the birth certificate and you sign. So anything can go wrong in life. So that's why we need to safeguard ourselves, most especially when it comes to financing. All those things that I mentioned, even when you are getting your paper, passport and everything, you sign. So you are entering into agreement. Every day we are entering into agreement, knowingly or unknowingly. Some of us, we are not covering ourselves. So that's why you see some people, they work hard and right under their eyes, everything disappear. The mortgage that you are buying, you are signing the deed. Did you understand it? You don't. So one day lender can just wake up and say, and then disappear. So that's why we need to more savage. Abiola 68, thank you for joining me. So that's why we need to be more sophisticated and more financial sound than to work and save money, or to work and buy real estate or invest in real estate. Fine, it's good to do that. It's good to have your business. Most of the business owner, when you are entering entering into a contract, they give you long whatever to sign. Oh, me too, I've done that. Later they say it's in your agreement. Agreement to when I look at agreements, is there loto? I stupidly sign it. Sometimes if something that's going to harm, that's how it's going to harm you. All right. So I know it will be very hard for everybody when you are entering into a new relationship, most especially you are in love with a man or you are in love with a woman. And then you ask, okay, let's start agreement in case if anything go wrong, go. Nobody will do that. Number one, the love has already blind your eyes. But I'm telling you, but that's the best thing to do. So I want to more, people that know that this thing happened to, they can testify. Because this is my profession, we see it every day. So I know where people go into divorce and they are 50% of what they are work for, go with it. It's not pleasant at all. The reason why, because they are not planning themselves. I've seen a couple of the man and woman, age of 65, 67. You'll be wondering, but what's the problem, isn't it? You have been managing yourself since 20 something. How come now you are just waking up and divorced? Yeah, it happened. So that's why you need to safeguard your financing or your wealth. And the reason why we are working, of course, the reason people work, I work for myself anyway. Some people put to your to your money, but come on, go to she. I can't support them to job, go my job more. And again, because of myself and yourself as well, so that you can live a best and quality life that pleases you or that make you happy. All right. So that's the way we are working. And again, when we work as well, we're trying to build wealth generation, generational wealth, because I think it's mundane with Bible. Oluremi, thank you for joining. Dennis, Madeo, thank you for joining. Queen Mother, thank you for joining. Passion Life. As you are joining me, please, for me to know that you are here with me, please help me to power tap. Help me to power tap. You can help me to share as well. God bless you. Or drop your comments wherever you're watching me from. All right. So, and that's why we are here to educate ourselves. So today, this week, I think we'll be looking more. Thank you, Luremi. God bless you. Thank you for power tapping. So today let's look more about the mortgages in Africa, because I was creating a content yesterday, and then so the 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 content is all around why you still rent in Nigeria, why not to become a homeowner. So, and the reason why people are still renting in Nigeria now, because they do not have the money to buy. Okay, so they don't have the money to buy the real estate or for themselves or for the investment. And the reason why, because traditional in Nigeria, we believe in paying cash. All right. Maybe they know. So, and mortgage have been around for a long time, but nobody taught us how to use the debt for our advantage. Sometimes we have things and we don't know how to use it. Sometimes most of us, opportunity just slips on slips off our hand like that. We just miss opportunity. Opportunity is there all the time, but we keep missing it. So some people now, they are Nigerian now. Yeah, even some people, they are in diaspora, they wanted to go to Nigeria. The reason why some people are not going, they say, I don't have a house in Nigeria. I don't have where to stay. But there's now opportunity right there, but we do not know. So there's a mortgage in Nigeria. Mortgage in been Nigeria over 2 decades, even 3 decades, 30 something. But maybe it's not, people are not getting it. People were now, even myself, I wasn't aware when I was in Nigeria. Yeah, I was aware myself, maybe 2 years ago or whatever. I say, hey, shaking me, mortgage imbo. So there is mortgage. So that's the reason why I'm here to bring the good news, to let us know that it cannot be, it cannot have a wealth and be lacking at the same time. You cannot be, you cannot be a child of God and lack good thing. It's not possible. Okay. So your father cannot be rich and you are begging on the street and sleeping on the street. No. The reason why it happened, because you don't know who's your father is or who's your father was. But now that you know who the father is now, then take advantage of that. So to we the diaspora, you can buy mortgage, you can buy a house in Nigeria and use mortgage. Okay. So you can buy house in Nigeria and leverage with mortgage. You don't have to wait until you save and to get all the money at once. Some developer, they say, okay, I pay 3 times and 12 months, 24 months. You don't have to do that, because that 12 months is even stretch for so many people. So many people fall out. But when you get a mortgage that as reasonable, if okay, first when you do 12 month plan, and they ask you to be paying 20 million, 30 million every month. Níbo ló ti fẹ́ rí? Sometimes even the people that live here in abroad, I'm on 10 million. 10 million is 5,000 pounds. After paying your bills here in London, where do you want to see the money? After paying your bills in America, in Europe, Canada, where do you want to see the money? But when you have a mortgage and your mortgage is not more than 1 million, 1.2 million, 800,000. You understand? 500,000 naira. Of course, it's more affordable, isn't it? Everybody will be able to do that confidently. So that's what I'm here. That's what I'm let us to aware of, that there's a mortgage in Nigeria. Use it for your advantage, and we in the diaspora as well. You can buy as much as possible, and you turn this to Airbnb. By doing that, you are contributing to Nigeria economy. All right, you are creating jobs for people. You are providing service. You are serving God, because Bible say we are God. So the more you provide service to other people, to help other people, you are serving God. Sometimes religions make us believe that when you go to church and lift up your hand and say hallelujah, praise God, you are serving God. No. Or you go to mosque and pray 5 times in a day, you are serving God. No. You are not serving God unless you are serving God people. So let me tell you, angels in their heaven, they do more than us. 24 hours. Maybe you sleep now, you wake up. The Bible says they don't sleep. They chanting Hosanna every day. So tell me, if you think your worship or praise is serving that God is looking for, no. So the best way, what God is saying to us to serve God is by serving one another, because that's the reason why He created us in His own image. We are God. I am God. You are God. So serving me, serving you. So you are serving God, and this make God happy. Okay, let me tell you, the reason why all of us go to church, or if you are Muslim, the reason why you are praying five times in a day is because of what you are looking for, one thing or the other from God. Má parọ́. Kò ń ṣe pé ìfẹ́ Ọlọ́run ló ní tó yẹ. It's not that you love God and fancy God like that. So if you think you love God, I dare you, okay, whenever you go to church, whenever you are fasting, whenever you are praying, don't ask Him for anything. Just say, I thank you, and that's it. Just then, Mama will love alone for you. Your Lord, I don't want to thank you for my life. I don't want to thank you for spare other people. I don't want to thank you for everything you created. That's it. Leave it like that. Don't dare ask anything. But how many of us does that? No. Maybe 1% or 1%. So that's me. You are going to church, going to mosques. You need for your needs, one way or the other. You need something, which is normal among human beings. All right. So because if you can do that, so definitely, but we can solve our self problem. So that prayer that you are praying for is in somebody's hand. It's not in heaven. It's on this planet Earth. You are praying for job. You say, are you go to heaven to go and to go and work? Isn't all this said that you're going to get a job? Eh? So somebody that create a job for you is serving you. If the person decide not to have that, create that company or establish that business, you will not get that job that you are praying for. You know that. So that person, so anybody that have a business and the person is working, you are serving God. All right? You are serving God. So this is what I'm saying. So we need to learn how to create job ourselves. Most especially I'm challenging we all of us that we are in diaspora. How can we create jobs in Africa to develop Africa, our country? Whether you're Ghana, Nigeria, I don't care. Just create job. But the best way to do that now, you can have a business there, and you can start a business for real estate business because it is real. We call it real, something that's real. Oh, real gone, real estate. So you always see your what you invested. You always see your property. You see it physical because it's very real. So you can start having a house in Nigeria now by mortgage, government babe. Orúkọ pọ̀ ṣá, governor babes. Ẹgbọ́n ta ló ń fẹ́ governor ń bẹ̀ yẹn o. Ṣé ẹ̀yin ni ìyàwó governor àbẹ́yìn lọ́kọ governor èwo ń bẹ̀? So but you can start doing this by do the real estate in Nigeria. And Oluwapo, good morning. By doing real estate in Nigeria, and you don't need to wait for long. So I'm here to tell you that we support you with mortgage, most especially we in the diaspora. We support you with mortgage so that you can make it easy for you to create job. See, that your family that you have been sending money to all the time is wrong. Empower them. So buy the real estate, put it in Airbnb, tell them to be monitoring it. Don't tell me and they will do kini continue. They nobody can do it. Technology has gone far. All right. Insert camera, booking online. So the people, anybody that will book, they will pay you online. It will go straight to your bank account. Is that London or Nigeria? So what are we talking about? Some of us excuse and fear. If you allow fear and excuses, you will be poor more than Ekute church. How do I say Ekute church in English? Rats in the church. That's how you will poor. Even rats in the church even have money more than you, because sometimes rats in the church, there's only communion they can eat it. There's one biscuit that children forgot. They can eat that. You will poor more than that. If you allow fear to grip your heart, if you don't want to take anything, say, I have tried that one business. Because you tried business in Nigeria does not work, that one doesn't mean you should not turn on that. Try the one I'm telling you about now. All right. Like you start business in Nigeria, means yourself you are ignorant. You walk on titi. So what do you expect? Oh my God, now. So, but when you start a business and you seek advice, some of us you just put ideas in on our head. We don't seek advice. You don't seek mentorship, and you start the business. Of course, you burn your eyes. It's normal. Even this real estate I'm talking about, don't think she be building one building can start. No, you get mentorship. You seek advice from the professional. So you need to know where to invest. You need to know where to buy. You cannot just buy anyhow. Most especially if you are buying it for making money purposes, um, you need a lot of money to do what? Governor babes, a lot of money for what? You need to start the real estate. Let me know, please. Finish your sentence. Let me understand it. So a lot of money to be a governor babes or what? For real estate. Yeah, thank you for the question. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm here at in your place to let you know that no, not really. Okay, there's a mortgage in Nigeria now, so I do mortgage for you in Nigeria. So if you come out with a deposit, we leverage with mortgage. All right, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to wait for. That's why we are breaking the gap. So I'm a mortgage guru. I do mortgages in UK, US, Dubai, and Nigeria. So I'm telling you now, there's a mortgage in Nigeria. So when you buy the property, when you come out with a deposit, sometimes be 20 to 30%. All right. And we leverage you the mortgage the 70%. So I said it earlier, maybe you have not heard then, Governor Babes, that even sometimes the developer you said spread in 12 months. That 12 months is a lot for a lot of people. Because sometimes that 12 money will end up with 20 million, 10 million, 15 million, 5 million, 3, which is even here, we are talking about £5, 50 to 5,000 pounds. But mortgage can be mortgage banker. So mortgage can be as simple, no, comfortable and affordable as minimum of 1,800,000 and all that, depending on the kind of property you are opting for. And let me tell you, Governor Babes, this money you don't need to even be leveraged with mortgage yourself. When you put a house on Airbnb, Airbnb will pay the mortgage you pay is no obligation, and it will pay its own debts. Understand? So mortgage will be Airbnb will be paying for the mortgage, and you even have what we call cash flow. For example, the Airbnb is depend on how you can market something. Thank you for sharing. Oluseyi 45. God bless you. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for power tapping. Who shares again? Let me to share. So you Egunu, do not pronounce your name well. Emobinu, no verse. So for example, now maybe Airbnb, your mortgage is maybe 1 million, 1.2 million. Let's for example. And every month, Airbnb generates 3,000 and 3 million. You can see now, Airbnb already help you to pay your mortgage, and you have 1.1 million apart one side. So you can keep, we call it cash flow. That cash flow, you can keep it to buy another one. You can keep in case if there's emergency, because it's an Airbnb. I will want you to know to make him all look fantastic. Get the cleaner all the time to be cleaning immediately any each client's checkouts. Change the bed sheets, whatever equipment that you use, maybe every 12 months or 6 months to make it new. Understand? Put a hair freshener there. Let the environment smell nice and all that, so that people will come back again. People come back based on how you made them feel. How understand. But when you check in a hotel on a Airbnb and it's not nice, you won't go back again. Even the smells, me, when I enter the house, I don't want to hear any smells at all. So that's why I don't like cooking in my house, because sometimes when you go to African house, immediately you enter, but you'll be hearing smell. It's very bad odor. Because when you cook a stew, cook fish, cook whatever, and if the smell does not go out, it will stock in the house. 3 days, 4 days later, it will not smell like a food anymore. It will be smelling horrible. So that's how. So let me give you a tip as a lady. If you're a kind of person that cook at home, immediately you cook, make sure you mop all the house so that all the smell can disappear. And again, the cloth, what you call all the cloth that you're wearing when you're cooking, you don't wear it again. Put it in the laundry basket straight away. So by doing that, you eliminate the smells. Okay. So let me go back to what I'm going. So let me go back to what I was saying. So Lord Toby, thank you for joining me. And as you are joining me, please help me to power tap. Help me power tap, help me to power tap. So as you do it, so what I'm saying in essence that so we're talking about creating business job opportunity for Africa by doing so you are creating wealth for yourself. So within diaspora, you can start buying a mortgage, buy real estate in Africa and do a mortgage. So we I'm here to let you know that we give you mortgage in Nigeria. There's a mortgage in Nigeria. So as a diaspora, you are qualified. So you might be thinking that you don't work in Nigeria. Don't worry. So if you left me, I'm telling you, thank you, thank you, Oluwapo. Oluwapo. Let me wait, let me read your name. Mabini. Olokpe for life. Okay. You not pronounce your name well. Thank you for the gift. Eshite Fumi Rosio. Adi Omolade, thank you for joining. Weston, thank you. West Ovi, thank you for joining us. All right. So we can leverage on the mortgage. So that's what we are here to break the gap. You know, some people they wanted to buy real estate, but because they are looking for money, they think it's a 50 million, 100 million. How can I get this money? Because of that, it put them off. Okay. Can one buy property with a lottery money? So if in Nigeria bring it, we collect a lottery money for you, Nigeria, no problem. So we can leverage with mortgage for you in Nigeria, so that and when they get this house, put the Airbnb. You know that your siblings, that's your cousins or that your friends that always ask you for money. Engage them with job. Please don't forget me about from top. Okay, Toluwapeyemi. All right. Uh, okay, Sister Olu. Um, Oluwatope for life. Okay. Was you the one that when I had a meeting with you? When was that? Let me know because I have meeting with few people, so I couldn't know who the person is. Or if you can tell me your name on this thing. Logan. So yeah, on Thursday 4 p. Okay, all right, okay. Malaja, how are you? So what saying in Yabi? Okay. So what am I looking for? Time of business, isn't it? To send it to you. In fact, Emma, I was looking for it that I couldn't find, so I need to create another one. It's part of my task that we do today. Emma Bino, thank you for joining us. Thank you. God bless you. All right. So that's what I'm saying. So we need to start creating jobs. Some people in Africa they don't want to do anything because they rely on you. If you offer them job to go and look for clients, if they refuse to do that, don't give them money anymore. So let them know that you at least you are not getting your money from on the street now. You work for it. So for you to have money, you must work for it. It's only thief that will just want to you sleep and wake up here expecting money in your bank account. Ló fẹ́ fà yẹn. So empower people. When you start empower people in Africa, even it will save your life. Ever mi ṣá sister mi látẹ̀wọ̀. Àwọn nìkan ló bùn mí ní rose. Ẹ̀yin yòókù bùn mí ní rose. This is Ariel. Please let's talk after this program. Harry, how are you? Okay. So what don't get be of your sister? I ṣeun. Owó mi ti Sherry, I don't reach far. See, Oluwape for life. See how is they give me gifts. Mo ti di olówó tó bá ṣakọ sí mi sórí rose tó ṣe ń lọ. Thank you. So this is what we need to do. We need to empower. So apart from Mama, you are saving yourself extra stress by digging your money into your pockets and start giving people money. But you give them job. If you make them more responsible, okay, it's a normal they will know, even their brain will be working well. So they will know that okay, they have obligation to meet and needs Airbnb. We give them targets. At least 6 people must be lodging every day. Okay, depend on, maybe some people they can do short time or whatever, some people or whatever in a week. You can give them target in a week. So that's me. You tell them it's not that the house will be empty. And we don't want an empty house and space, because if it's empty, you are not making money. You make money when the place is filled up. So that your source causing assembly. Engage them. If I, you can even pay them, you can pay for their course, small courses for them to go and learn how to do Airbnb and how to manage it. So you empower them. Trust me, the knowledge that they're getting from you, it can never depart it from you. Okay, so um that's what I'm talking about. So now that you know that this is what you can do, so you can say that you are not helping yourself only, you are helping other people. Before you know it, you buy more property, you buy more property, you buy more property, you buy more property. And then, so this particular for your cousin, your assemblies, it can be managing it. But if you try them, if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, then you pass it to someone else. You take it to professional, but give them a try first, all right? So that they will not. And if they are not doing it very well, you stop giving them money. That's mean they are useless. You are teaching them money is not easy. So you learn how to don't tell them you are not. I'm not giving you money. I'm not teaching giving you fish. I'm teaching you how to fish so that you can be dependent. So because if you engage them with that kind of work and they're looking for people for you and they do Airbnb and all that and manage your property, they will be able to feed themselves and feed their family from it. Even you can even help them to get more of your friend that had the property so that give it to your cousin to manage. So you are helping yourself so that you save your money into your pockets like that. Do you understand? And can somebody buy property in the UK or any other country you mentioned earlier with money lottery? I just told you, if in Nigeria, it's possible. So that's the best way I can answer you. Okay? If it's Nigeria, it is possible. I hope you get the answer. So, anybody have any question? Any question? Anybody have a question? Yeah. And if you have a question regarding real estate, let me know. All right. So you might be thinking about, okay, why does it work? Okay, we need your, if you are working here, so I need your bank's evidence that you're working here. All right. We do money laundering check in Nigeria as well. Okay. So if you're Nigerian, or you can, if you're employed, so we need 6 month pay slips and 6 month bank statements of letter from your employer uh, that they employ you. If you are a business owner, we need your CAC certificate that make you to corporation of letter of whatever, and then your tax returns. The same thing apply here. Tax return and all that. The only difference in Nigerian mortgage is that from here is Nigeria, you need to have relationship with particular bank. What does that mean? That's mean you need to open an account with them. And so that's why the criteria is quite a little bit lot. So there's a criteria for you to open an account. There's a criteria for mortgage. All right. So and so immediately they do the checking for open an account. We don't need the checking for mortgage that much anymore. Even here to open an account as well, they do checking. But because sometimes they don't really ask for that because they can check it themselves, background checking we call it. But Nigeria, I think develop far. I want to must see background checking very soon. What more worry? Some will buy. So and that's the only thing. So if you are if you are planning to open a bank account in Nigeria, don't worry. If and you want to get a mortgage, I will advise you to pause for now. Don't worry, don't do that for now, because when you are getting mortgage, you must open accounts with particular bank. So because I didn't know the bank that will give you for now, because we are advisor, we are brokers. So we work with all the banks in Nigeria at the moment while we are working our own bank. All right. To get a license to be a mortgage bank in Nigeria, Coisifa, CBN, Bruton. You are 12 more, you are still on the queue. So now we are working with other banks. Okay. So that's so and all the different all the banks they have criteria just like here, just like America, just like the UK, just like Europe. So you must meet it. So that's why we have them plenty like that. So that if you don't meet criteria B, you're able to meet criteria C. All right. And that's where it works. So anybody have question for me? So I'm challenging you now with diaspora that we start contributing to our economy in Nigeria. So for some of us, if you don't know before, I've used to say this a lot. Let me tell you again this morning: the future of the world is in Africa. Africa is the future. Even Onyibo Gomo Be. So that's what they are, because we develop our country late. That show that we are the lies. We are the Yomis, thank you for um following power tapping. Okay. They know that, in fact, if you see the way Onyibo, white people, they are invest in Africa. No be small. It's we only Africa that we don't see, most especially in Nigeria. Jesus, thank you for following this page. In Nigeria, if you see the way Oyinbo invest, okay, Nigeria president was in France. They just came back. Ulorokun lo se nbe fa. It's not that president go and seek you and no, it's more than that too. Because I know some governors that were there as well. Àwọn ọ̀ṣà lọ fún medical kìíní tẹ́ bá ní president ẹ̀ lọ fún medical ṣé governor náà àwọn governor bíi mélòó náà wọ́n pé wọ́n náà lọ fún medical náà ni gbogbo wọn sì kí papọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà no. They were there to negotiate, looking for investors, to partner with Nigerians and all that. So if Nigeria, if Onyibo can put their own money, you get the money here, you are still stingy with the money. You're thinking money will depreciate. Onyibo, if they carry their own money for the country, take it to Nigeria, and they are not thinking about depreciating. It's because you cannot see. What they are saying, you cannot see. How can I buy a mortgage when my documents are still with the Home Office? If you wanted to buy mortgage, I'm talking here and Twins Mom, we are talking about mortgage in Nigeria. If you wanted to buy mortgage in Nigeria, no problem. You don't need, I need your passport. You're a Nigerian citizen. Jaja, good morning. Good to see you, ma. How are you? Thank you. JJ VIP. So if you are buying mortgage in Nigeria, you don't need it. We are fine. So, and you don't need to, if you're thinking of you going to Nigeria, no, if you don't need to go to Nigeria, we can help you to sort things out. If you have a family in Nigeria, that's fine, and we can do video call and all that. You see the house, somebody can get somebody there to check the house for you. The documents, we can email it to you. You sign an email, and that's it. Even 90% of my clients, I've never seen them face to face. We communicate online. The world is changing. All right. Twins Mom, I hope I answer your question. Anything more than that, it's only Nigeria that can do mortgage. Here, you are not even allowed to stay here, talk less of buying mortgage here. So nobody will say if you have not got your paper. All right. Any other question? Did I answer okay? Okay, fine. So for now, you can start buying Nigeria. Okay. Joy Johnny, is there related to getting a mortgage in Nigeria or UK? Yeah. We are talking about mortgage in Nigeria. Mortgage is in Nigeria far. And I'm a mortgage advisor, I'm telling you. So if you wanted to buy a mortgage in Nigeria, come to me. That's what I do. That's my job. 24 hours. So, and again, we sell the house as well. So with the real estate, we have a real estate company too. So we partner with the developer because I know one thing that, okay, let me give you whatever. It's not all the houses in Nigeria that you buy. Do you understand? Some of them, they build without building permission. Ottoman on the 6th of May. Building permission. Do you understand? So, so that's why I'm working with some developers so that I want them with integrity that listen to law and follow the rules. So this kind of the houses that you can buy. So if you want to buy a house, come to us. Our team will help you to get a house. And at the same time, we give you mortgage. So you can get a house yourself. But if you get a house, if it's not mortgageable, so some houses, they are not mortgageable. What I mean by mortgageable, I'm not going to give you money to the house that governments, they will wake up one day and say, this is a government land. Ooh. Bank alone, bank will lose money. So you're not going to give you mortgage on that. Even let me tell you, this is another reason you must use mortgage in Nigeria, to know that you are buying the right property. Developer will not tell you. He built to sell, he need money. You borrow money from people and they want to pay the money back. It will not tell you that this is not good. Even the appraiser, the what's it called, valuation. They don't do valuation. They just tell you this is the price and you believe. But me, I will go and do valuation and see does the price worth the amount you are calling it for. Okay, so many reasons you need to use mortgage to leverage all over, and it's happening all over the world. Tolu Moya, good morning. Yeah, that's exactly. So these are the reasons. Even if he at least in the beginning use the mortgage, later you can now decide to say, you know what, 1 2 years I wanted to pay them, pay off. It's better that way. Instead of it to buy one property with cash down, you can use mortgage and buy 3 or 4. Put it Airbnb, provide job for people, create wealth for people. Used to simulate the economy. You only what you know that Nigeria or that Nigeria or that. What are the things that you have done to Nigeria to make it better? You want to contribute. Who is Nigeria? Me and you. Who is government? Government is the people by the people and for the people. You work for a government, you go for a government. You think government cannot do everything? That's the truth. In this country, go and check how many jobs the government creates in London or America. It was an entrepreneur that creates 90% of the job in each country. Nigeria must say, you what only go change uni. What did they teach you? Uni. They didn't teach anything uni. Of course, uni will teach you how to finish and look for job. They will not teach you much. That's why you need to go beyond uni and educate yourself. Uni is just a primary. It's a primary school, conference foundation. That's uni. Uni is just foundation. Oh, tí kan kankan, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ni. You just started learning. If you have master, PhD, ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, you just, I tell you with my mouth, I tell you, you just started learning ni. If you don't go and do personal development and use your brain, don't know fún wa kó fi create wealth fúnra ẹ̀. You need teach you to go and start working, do your PhD and look for a good job, high paid job. You will be poor. You will put more than church rats. And that's the truth. So now, so in Nigeria now, we need to start creating job for people. So you can't wait for government. So I'm challenging we and the diaspora. So let's start doing this. We can start with the real estate. There's a house deficit in Nigeria. So that's me. A lot of people, they still need houses. We need houses. So and you must supply it. We need accommodation. People are still sleeping on the floor. So you can help. You are thinking, how can you help people sleeping on the floor? You can help them one way or other by when you create jobs, they're able to come back to their senses and start earning money by themselves. Before they know, they go and rent. When they're renting and when the money is getting better, they will go and buy. You see now, you've saved so many generations from poverty. Good morning, Kenny. Thank you for joining me. You have saved so many people. So diaspora, I'm challenging you today. So start investing in the real estate. I will give you mortgage. Come to me. If you need a mortgage, send me a DM. Our number is on the whatever. Contact us. Go to our website www.f3richmommy.ng. That's our Nigerian website. Go and submit application. We come back to you. Make inquiry or go and read more about mortgage in Nigeria. Educate yourself there. www.f3richmommy.ng. Okay, we have ftmommy.com, we have ftmommy.co.uk. This was .ng, so that's Nigeria. So, like, how much do I need to deposit for mortgage in Nigeria? Yeah, so twins mom, you'll be looking for 30% down payment. When I mean 30%, quickly Nigeria property not that expensive like here. You understand? So 30% is not up to 10%. It is not up to 10% of what you are depositing here, even London. So you understand? So come out with 30% and then, or 30 to 20, but 30 is more promising. And then we leverage with the 70%. All right. So as time goes by, we do refinancing. So if you have a house in Nigeria that encumbered property, they call it, there's no mortgage on it. So that's what most of the houses in Nigeria, by the way. So we can use that as collateral. We lend you more money and you buy more houses, and spread your wings and start create jobs, start creating business opportunity for yourself and people. You can only get rich when you make other people rich. Let me say that again. You will only reach when other people are rich. For example, Now, when you buy the real estate and start creating job, providing job, let people lodge in and lodge out. So you are creating rich for other people, and then before you know, because they will give you money, then you rich. You can only get rich when you provide service, and you are providing service. You are solving accommodation problem, and which we have a lot in millions in Nigeria. Accommodation problem is a lot. Gidi gan ni. So I'm charging and challenging with diaspora. Let's look into that. What can we do? So we cannot just say Nigeria that I would like to go to Nigeria, but Nigeria that. So now ìlú òyìnbó tó dáa torí wọ́n tún ṣe ni YouTube tún lu ẹ̀ ṣe lẹ́fọwọ́ ara wa káfí tún lu wa ṣe. Let's use our hand no to get make Nigeria better. So tún lu ẹ̀ ṣe, create a job, be useful, provide accommodation. I don't ask you to go and build. You don't need to build. Buy. You don't need cash down. Leverage with mortgage. Let's educate ourselves about how to use debts for our advantage. What's the current interest rate? Yomis, go to our website and we talked about that there. Information that I need to discuss here. And again, that's another thing. So some people, what people say, they talk about, they think interest rates is the problem. They think the currency is the problem. If you allow that kind of fear to grip your mind, oh, nation kaka. So now I'm telling you today that white people, they are packing their money in their own country, in their own currency. Take it to Africa, take it to Nigeria to go and invest, because Africa is the future. Africa is the future, and Nigeria is a giant of Africa. So if you are privileged to be a Nigerian citizen, I'm telling you, if I'm privileged, I'm proud to be a Nigerian citizen right now. Because they are giving us a name above all name. Yeah, that Nigeria is corrupt because the problem. We change it to say, Nigeria, we are bigger, we are doing great. So we can do that. Me and you we can achieve that. Right. But become that entrepreneur that our government, look at all the governors or the president, they always call out, we need entrepreneur. We need entrepreneur. I've seen so many governors, they'll say, we need entrepreneur to look into this space for us. So there's opportunity for you to start business. And not only real estate, look into Nigeria, look at where you can, anything you think you can start. And don't tell me that you didn't have money. You cannot start. You don't need money. Share money the what more sorrow. I don't need money. So internet, whether if I don't use it, I will see pay. So better get kuku use it so that you can. So you can start using your voice. There's a business there's so many business, business, it's a service business. We call it service business. You provide service. You don't need money to start. Okay. So, but when it comes to investment, of course, you need a little bit more, a little no. Maybe you are working. That's why you are working now. Working and put the money and invest in the real estate. You are not meant to work and pay debt and pay bills. So that's not the reason why you are born. No. If you think you work, some of us we work and pay bills, and that's it. You to tell me, is that the reason why you were born? Is that the reason why you came to London? No, and that's wrong. That's why we need to look at it differently. Bashabi, thank you for joining. God bless you. That's why you need to think in a different way. Because you are not meant to work and pay bills with your money. That's what you have been doing for the past 3 years, for the past 10 years. You work, pay bills, you hardly save money. And now, if you think that Nigeria, the recession in Nigeria and in London, okay, the reason why you did not see recession in London because London has already been made up. If you're thinking, when some people in Nigeria they are shouting, come to London and come and see when. Go to America and go and see when. There's a reception. One day, my friend, like a brother, my bro, he dropped me home once, South Friday or something. He starts a business as well. He's a lender. He lend money for business owner. We are talking. And he was talking the way he buy food from Lando's is like it's 70% jumped the price. So the recession, everybody are complaining. So if you're in Nigeria and think ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyà wà ń bí náà. It's only that the government just make, they didn't allow you to see it somehow. So that's the reason why we need to support the country. And the best way to do that, so we do what you can do here and to invest in the real estate in Nigeria so that you can stimulate the economy. There's one particular one that normally come to my show. We call Ologogore. I didn't even say him today. So amazes me sometimes when I see white people in Nigeria. Ashabi Oshiokomi. When I see white people, they carry their own money, their traditional money. The pounds is not your traditional money. Don't show where. Oh, British ni. Naira is your money. So what's your problem? So British people, their money is the traditional money. Okay? Pounds are traditional money. Dollar is the traditional American money. Euros, you understand? Euro is another traditional money. They carry their own traditional money and take it to our country. You, that is not your money. Oh, wá ṣiṣẹ́ náà ni tó máa fi tax gbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà. Before they use tax to collect it from your hand, they better take it to Nigeria Ojari. You understand? So you are not complaining. Hey, when you take this to Nigeria and change this, owó ti bàjẹ́, kíní kan. Open your eyes. So you better open your eyes and your understanding now. I want you to start thinking, ask yourself question. What can Oyibo see that are taking their own pounds and dollars and take it to Nigeria to go and invest? Of course, because they know they will get something in return. They get the money back times 10. So it's a matter of time. But we Nigeria, so you want things to change like a tomorrow. Only no get, it's part of thief. When you want miracle, because you want to call to buy again church, you malo gbàdúrà for miracle. Oh, she said, oh, pẹ̀tọ́. I got to think gbàdúrà for miracle. What happened? So to the miracle, you go to one account. Continue. But we need to learn how to something we call delay gratification. When you Jaja VIP, okay, he's messaging me, no problem. Yeah, leave your message. Just leave your message. I can see you graced me, but just let me know exactly what you're looking for. So, but the gratification, that's how they do investment. When you put your money something, don't look it for 1 year, 2 years. It's something that you leave it for a long time. And you see how everything will turn around. Do you understand? So, and again, another thing I want us to know, there's no way there's no country all over the world that turn around real estate like in Nigeria. Okay, for some of us you're not aware yet. So, Eco Atlantic is a Nigeria financial hubs, just like a Wall Street in New York, just like Canary Wharf in London. Okay, so in this financial Eco Atlantic, all right, in this Eco Atlantic now, see what's coming. A lot of things is coming. Nigeria biggest, US biggest embassy are coming there. So that's mean there's going to be tourism in Nigeria, people coming there and there. So we need more real estate. So that's why we need more Airbnb. People will come all over the world to come to Nigeria. But as you go all the day for France, that collecting your money hotel, the same thing will happen in Nigeria. People will be coming and they need accommodation, they need hotel, they need Airbnb. Who's going to build it for them? You, me, and you. We diaspora. So we have edge now. We have upper hand that most of the people that in Nigeria to take a bold step. I didn't ask you to go and buy land and start building yourself. Don't do that. Oh my buy 100%. All you need to do is just to buy what do you call? Let me can verify. Same thing. So it has me to verify two objects that are the same shape. I don't know. So please, TikTok want me to verify something. I don't know. So it asked me to two objects that the same shape. How can Henny and C be the same shape? Me, I don't understand. If the same color, I understand. None of them are the same shape now. Okay, jẹ́ kí n lo in and niche. Ah, ìwọ ló mọ̀. Tó bá fi two àti two síbẹ̀, ṣe kó dànù. Ah, praise God. Mo pass exam. TikTok ló ń fún mi lẹ́sàmù ṣe lórí TikTok mi báyìí. Mo ti pass ẹ̀, Olúwa ṣeun. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Please, Instagram, drop your message. Facebook, YouTube, please, drop your message. And let me see what's your concern are. Let me see what you're thinking about. Let me see how we can help you. Let me see your thoughts and all that. Any question, please feel free to give me your question. If you wanted to come up, I can bring you up and ask your question. That is acceptable as well. All right. In fact, look at me. I was saying to myself, I will only use 20 minutes. Yeah, let me come and be going. 11. Let me come and be going. Get one malolun get by. All right. So we see again tomorrow. We talk more about how to create wealth and help our economy in Africa, most especially in Nigeria. All right. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate your coming in. So if you are just joining me, please go back to YouTube. Please, everybody subscribe to our YouTube channel, F3H Mommy Club 101. Subscribe to our channel because sometimes we'll be doing podcasting in our channel. I'll be bringing government official real estate Google or the banks from Nigeria for the podcast. So subscribe. I will not be live on any social media like this. It will be only YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, F3H Mommy Club 101. Can you help me sell property in Nigeria, please? No. We are not estate agents. So any other question? We are financial services, but because of the how diaspora look like, so we now do real estate just for diaspora and people that really need it, so that we help we collaborate with the developers, so that because to make my job, our business more simple. All right, because I wouldn't want many times my clients say, "Can you help us with property, with property?" So that's why. So it's selling. We don't do selling for now. So thank you for following us. I will see you again tomorrow, and God bless you. Thank you, guys.